Today's episode of The Bottom Line is brought to you by First Bank.
Jim, a lot of us here in St. Louis remember when the St. Louis Bread Company, now part of Panera, was just, a little restaurant in Kirkwood, and then it expanded to a few shops around town. Now it's, a couple thousand locations, and it turns out the company was worth $7.5 billion when it's sold to, JAB Holding out of Europe.
40 times earnings. That's 40 times. That's a huge price.
Yeah.
They must see a future for this company.
Well, they do see a future. It's partly because it's attractive, partly because Panera managed to make food a technology business. I don't want to overstate it. It's still, good sandwiches and good, baked goods and coffee and so on. But they were, among the first in the restaurant industry to come up with an app. It's gotten very good reviews where you can order ahead on your phone, pick up your food at a specified time. They're going to introduce delivery by the same way. Most fast casual restaurants are still struggling to connect. This enables them to put a lot more customers through their through each restaurant.
And they deliver good food fast,
right?
Which is and it's more than a hamburger. I mean,
well, that's the other thing. That's the other thing they own is quality. I mean, others, Chipotle, have tried to go the quality ingredients and natural route, but have stumbled. Panera has they've got both the perception and the execution. I mean, they were among the first to say they were removing all additives and artificial ingredients from their food. It's good PR, and it's going to attract it's very attractive to millennials and really to all consumers. And now they've come out with a new line of healthier drinks, and they're going to post the nutritional information of all their soft drinks so people can see how much sugar they're ingesting.
So we have a very well managed company, but this is another St. Louis company being gobbled up by an outfit overseas. We had Anheuser-Busch. Is this good for the economy or bad for the economy around here? I don't know. Or neutral. Let's just, you can say.
I think it's neutral to good. I mean, it certainly, there were some Panera shareholders around here, and they're certainly very, very glad to have the premium price that we're talking about. They're going to keep most of their 700 employees out in Sunset Hills. The headquarters is going to remain there. I think the company is going to continue to grow. JAB Holding, which owns, they own everything from Einstein Bagels to Krispy Kreme donuts to the K-Cup coffee business. They tend to let their business units run pretty independently, kind of like Warren Buffett does. So I think this company will still, in that sense, be a local,
So it won't be slash and burn on the local employment. It won't be like Anheuser-Busch, where they just shrank it right down. It might be more like the Monsanto merger that's going to be going on, where they're buying something that works very well and probably won't.
Or Ralston Purina, they were bought by Nestle, which wasn't in the pet food business. Well, they weren't very big in the pet food business, and they based their unit here, and it's grown over time. I think that could happen with Panera. There's a certain St. Louisans are nostalgic about the companies that grew up here and feel a little twinge of regret whenever one of them's acquired. But I think that's misplaced. That's just part of global capitalism today.
You also pointed out that what's going on here in your column, a very good column, is what's going on across the country. We're just seeing a vast shrinkage, and basically merger mania having 2 decades worth of it. The number of publicly traded companies just shrinking, and it's not any different in St. Louis than it is anywhere else.
But I think it gives St. Louis a good story to tell. This is a great company. It was founded here. It was built here. I think that we could kind of consider that a feather in our cap.
First Bank Wisdom. You don't have to be around for a century to know what counts, but it helps. Let's look ahead.